National Super Alliance, NASA, co-principal Musalia Mudavadi has accused the Jubilee administration of instituting a reign of terror on Kenyans. In a terse statement Saturday, Mr Mudavadi said the country was being held hostage and martial law was being implemented. Writes: "The country is being held hostage by a regime that first lost legitimacy and now all civility, and has now instituted a reign of terror and occupation army. We are under martial law," declared Mr Mudavadi in the statement dispatched by his private secretary Kibisu Kabatesi. "I call upon all Kenyans, especially those in opposition, to stop cannibalizing themselves but instead close ranks and focus against this brutal regime," he said. The Amani National Congress, ANC leader said the Jubilee administration was curtailing citizens' rights and freedoms. Security. He criticized the government for withdrawing his security and for the illegal withholding of my gun, as well as clampdown on civil rights, the media shutdown and arbitrary arrests. Mr Mudavadi described this as a clear emergence of the martial laws in the country. "The clampdown on civil rights is a call to all Kenyans who value freedom to rise against martial law rule by Jubilee regime," he said. The NASA co-principal added that his license to carry a firearm and having armed bodyguards was not a favor from Jubilee but a legal obligation of the state. The security protection for Musalia Mudavadi is by dint of the law governing the protection of former vice presidents and prime minister. It cannot be implemented and withdrawn at the whim of police, incumbent minister or president. It cannot be selective and premised on good behavior," Mr Mudavadi said. Safety. He said he would not beg Jubilee or plead in courts for a right he ought to enjoy by law. Protection and safety of Mudavadi is a responsibility of the government of the day, and to abrogate it is to signal that the Jubilee regime intends to injure him. Such predetermined harm will be caused whether he goes to court or not. I warn Jubilee leaders that by completely violating the law, they're setting a perilous precedent that will come to haunt them once out of power. It is just a matter of time before Jubilee leaders harvest what they have sowed by violating the rule of law," the ANC leader said. Mr Mudavadi said the government's actions hurt all Kenyans. "This struggle is not about political parties because Jubilee dictatorship ruins all Kenyans. Police brutality, media shutdown and installation of police state hurt all Kenyans," he said.